Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know when you're listening to this, so I'll say all three. Believe it or not, this is the fourth time I've tried to record this video in the last week or so. Every time I sit down to do it, I seem to get a call or something, and I should put my phone on Do Not Disturb really, but it's been a while since I've done this. Beginning of November was my last one. Be Kind was the video, so thank you for all the feedback on that. I'm getting loads of good feedback on the Be Kind video, so I'm really happy with that. So thank you for that. Today, I promise you we're going to do these a bit more frequently. You're going to get more from me. It's been a busy couple of weeks. Obviously, those of you that I've give session to or spoke to or the last couple of weeks will know that just become a new dad for the fourth time. So little baby girl, she's healthy, she's good, mum's doing well. So that's where a lot of my time has been. Obviously, business is busy at the moment. Coaching is busy. A lot of uncertainty. So a lot of people wanting that reassurance with coaching, but also my other business is very busy at the moment as well. So it's been a good couple of weeks. I apologise for my absence on the bite-sized coaching videos. Today, then, I want to quickly, snippetly talk to you about fear. It's fear and what if, okay? So what if is really what fear is. So we talk a lot about what if I leave my job and I don't like my next one, or what if I start that business and it fails? What if I have that conversation with my partner because I'm not happy? What if I tell my children something they don't want to know? A lot of what ifs, and it's all done with fear. But the thing is, when we live our lives by what ifs, the problem we got is we don't move anywhere. We don't go anywhere, and it's using that fear, using that what ifs to take you to that next level. That's the massively key thing. We all have personal struggles. I've talked many times about my struggles with my weight, and they still go on now. My weight just fluctuates, and I get into a good routine, and then something hits it, and I use an excuse not to do things. Again, it's how we take that move forward. I was a massive what if person. What if this happens? I talk a lot about past relationships, and what if they don't want to have that conversation. It's difficult, and we then live our lives because we're content, or because it's easier, or because we don't upset anybody, and then we don't get the best or fulfill our lives to the best we can, and that then in turn makes us unhappy, and it makes us miserable and depressed, and it affects our mental health. There's so much negative stuff going on at the moment, and there's a lot of negative. I don't watch the news really anymore. I keep up to date with it because business wise, but people like Piers Morgan, I know there's a lot of fans out there, they just scaremongering. They put a lot of what ifs in your head. Do you know what I mean? What you're going to do, you've got to take that what if by the balls sometimes. Excuse my language, but by the balls. Grab it and run with it. Take that ball. I'm an ex-rugby man. So take that ball and you run, and you keep running until you hit that try line. You could think with that ball, what if I get smashed to the floor? But what if you don't? What if you have that partner, in that conversation with your partner, and it ends up in a massive argument and you regret splitting up? What if you become better friends with that person? Because you may not be compatible as a relationship, but you might be good friends. What if I leave and my kids are unhappy? What if they're not? What if I leave my job? I took a big gamble in the summer. Don't get me wrong, a lot of other things happened after it, so the gamble actually paid off for me. But I left the job that I was well respected in, I did very well, and I actually turned other jobs down in the same sector, in the fitness industry, to start, jump on board and start another business, take the coaching through it, but also start another business that I probably knew nothing about, to be fair, that I come on board with, and really bought into, and and it was a massive risk because one, you're taking a pay cut. Two, I don't know anything about it really. Three, what if? And I had all these in my head. What if I can't pay my bills? What if the business fails? Remember, at one point being what if I can't pay staff's wages? Never been in that position before, so you're like, what if? But I took the gamble, and the gamble, I feel so much better and energetic and revitalized because I took the what if and I run with it. And it's the best decision I made. Now, I'm not saying you've got to go and talk to your partner or anything like that, but you've got to take your fears and make a list of them. Make a list of those fears. Write down the what ifs. But then next to the what if, write down the positives. So the what if is the negative. We'll always find the negative in something. So we'll always find the negative and we'll always try and find a reason not to do something. We'll always try and find a reason to go outside the box and not do something. We'll always try and find a reason, oh well, I don't think that works and go this way. What if that was a positive? What if you stopped the negative what ifs and you took the positive what ifs and you move forward? Visualize what it would be like if you did take that next step and quit your job because you're not happy. Or put plans in place. What if I leave and I don't like it? Okay, but if I leave and I don't like it, you'll have your CV ready, go for another job. What if I'm not happy when I leave my current partner? Well, okay, what are you happy about being with them now? And it doesn't always work. As in, like, sometimes it might not be you need to leave your partner. It might be just need to have a conversation. But you're talking yourself out of based on the way they've always been. And I knew that when I met them. And what if I have this conversation, they leave me? Yeah, but what if you don't have this conversation, it gets worse? If 2020 has taught us anything at all, it's life can change like that. And we don't know what's around the corner. And we don't know what's coming up. So you've got to take those fear bubbles and those what ifs and flip them and take the positive. Write it down. Plan it out. Take the chance. Take the leap. Fear, you're not scared you're not scared of the jump, you're scared of the outcome. Nobody's ever afraid of a spider, or nobody's ever afraid of heights because they fell from a high building or they've been bitten by a dangerous spider and it's killed them. They're scared of the outcome of what if that happens. Quick story for you. I used to have a fear of sheep. Slightly still do, but I used to have a massive fear of sheep. I realised that fear was impacting my kids. I had a petting zoo once, and my daughter, she's 11 now, but I think she was about 7 at the time, wouldn't feed the animals. So I said, why? Oh, well, you don't like sheep? Okay, so I have overcome my fear by, give me the food, go and feed this sheep, and then I don't overcome it. But what if I had done that? It's infected her. You got to take those negatives, and you got to flip them. Because guess what? What if you do nothing in your life, and you get to the end of your life, and what if you regret it? A great quote that I once heard was, the sad thing about death is not laying the person to rest. That's not a sad thing about death. The sad thing about death is laying that person's dreams or goals that were never hit. So actually if someone's 80 odd years of age and you lay them to rest, the sad thing is not them dying and laying them to rest, because they're always with you. The sad thing is all the dreams and goals that they never achieved because they were scared of the what ifs. That's the sad thing. It's great to be back. Hit me up on my socials, Lee King Coaching. If you're a client and you're due a session, I'll send a link to the calendar to the messenger group, but if you need it, give me a shout. If you want to talk to me further on one-to-one, just hit the link, book in a free session with me. Book in a free session, have a conversation. If you want to join the messenger group, ask me. Lee King Coaching. Have a great day. Don't let what if dictate your life. Go and smash it. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.